Well, Milo, welcome to the Business
Thank you.
Expo.
Thank you.
So why don't you share what you're doing here?
I'm promoting my construction and remodeling company. It's called Kingdom Construction and Restoration Incorporated.
Okay.
And what we specialize is in insurance issues when you have a flood, when you have a fire, remediation and stuff.
Mold's a big issue down here.
Mold it is, and we deal with that all the time. What we do is we represent you because a lot of the times the insurances, they have their set list of contractors that they recommend, which really are working for the insurance company. And I'm an independent, and when I get hired, I work for the client in their best interest and try to find things that maybe the other contractors or so forth may not go in depth to find out. I'm there working for your best interest. So I've been working in this construction for almost 30 years. It's been 29 years. And I pride myself in doing a really good job providing value to my clients and taking care of them, because just like being a used car salesman or this and that, and so, unfortunately, sometimes contractors get a bad rap for being, untrustworthy and shady. And that's something that I try to combat on a daily basis.
So one of the things that I've seen in your space specifically, because EWR Digital does some marketing in that space, or has over time, is it's about getting in touch with the person that has an issue before the insurance adjuster. And there's kind of a race to do that from what I've seen. Can you kind of speak to that a little bit more and how you view that?
Well, the first thing is whenever you have a claim, you have to contact your insurance company, and then you get them to assign you an adjuster, because the adjuster works for the insurance company, and they're going to come out and give you at least a baseline. So it's really not that the contractor has to beat the adjuster. It is good if we get on a job in time where we can be there with the adjuster. That way we can be walking through the project, pointing out some things that maybe they would have not looked into. So we're there advocating for the homeowner and doing a thorough job and making sure that all things that are damaged are addressed, or looking into potential. Because we have equipment that we can go in and do thermal readings and see if there's a wall that looks good, but there was a leak above. I want to know, there's cabinets there, but I want to know on the other side of that cabinet, did the wall get wet? Because if it did and I don't address it, that could be an issue with mold or other situations later down the road. And to get to that wall, the only way I'm going to get to that wall, unfortunately, is I'm going to have to take those cabinets out. And the insurance is not going to be too happy about that, because that's going to cost them more money. But I'm going to go the extra mile and make sure that everything is accounted for. And at the end of the day, you're going to be treated justly by your insurance company, and your property is going to be taken care of, and the value is going to be there. You won't have an issue a year, 2 years down the road where, oh wow, I didn't know this, and it might be too late.
And smoke and fire, you deal with?
Smoke and fire also. That's another situation that we deal with a lot. Some people want to be gourmet cooks in their kitchen, and they get a little carried away.
Well, what I can tell you is you need to have someone like this in your phone before this happens.
Right.
Because like you said, after the adjuster comes out there and does their analysis, it's hard to go back on some of that.
Because you'll be doing this back and forth and back and
like,
forth.
well, we didn't see this.
We didn't see this. And you'll be,
Yeah.
And then I'll have to say, well, here, I'm going to have to get a public adjuster. And then they're going to say, well, and you might get to the point where you see some of those lawyers that advertise, hey, are you in trouble with your insurance claim? Because sometimes it does get to that point, unfortunately. But the main thing is I'm going to be your advocate for you to help you through that process, and make sure you're treated fairly and your property is protected and taken care of. And we do regular remodel. We get a lot of people that call, hey, can you do my bathroom, my kitchen? We do all that stuff. So we're from A to Z. Anything to do with a home, give us a call. We'll take care of it.
So what's the best way for someone to get in touch?
Best way, I'll give you a phone number. That'll, a lot of times, 9 out of 10 times, I will directly get in contact with this number, and it's 713-376-9021. And I'm Milo Ortiz, and my company is Kingdom Construction and Restoration. And our website is kingdomcr316.com.
Put that in your phone. Save it now in case you have an issue in the future. If you live here in Houston,
or surrounding areas.
It's very humid. There's a lot of mold. Black mold is an issue. Air ducts, like, you really need to think about it. And also, if you're going to contact your insurance company, you need to contact someone like Milo prior to doing it so they can help you so you're not fighting on your claim.
There you go. You got it.
Thanks for coming out to the Houston.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.